All right, guys, happy new year. We are in 2026, and with that I'm also in a car that I really haven't touched in since we bought it and customized it back in the day. The thing was, it was looking horrendous. Okay, it was looking really bad, so I kind of went in and redid it a bit. So now it's just very clean. I'm not entirely sure about the wheel configuration, but I did pay upwards to 70k for these wheels, so I'm gonna keep them for a bit and see how I like it. I still don't think it's a car that I will drive that much, but it is looking so much better. I don't know, we haven't looked too much at it, but if you guys have caught it when we scrolled by it, it was purple, it was a bit of carbon fiber here and there, and then also wide body that looked horrendous. So I went back to the original body and everything like that. So I don't think it's making any power right now. I think it's mainly stock. Okay, 900 actually, so it is fully upgraded. Okay, so that's my bad. So about 1000. That's why it drove so good. I was like, it drives suspiciously well for being like OEM or stock rather. But yeah, that kind of explains it. But yeah, I like this one. But we do also have all of our other ones that... yeah, right, I was gonna redo this one. I haven't gotten around to that yet, but at some point we will. But man, the Huracan. God damn. These wheels look so sick while actually driving. It is crazy. Well, why we are here today is mainly because of the new summit. So the new summit will give us a platinum car, which I am actually quite excited about. We did get that one. We already have that. So we will get paid for that. 100k. Okay, I don't get that. It should be like 350k. But okay, I guess. 36k for that. Awesome. Okay, now jumping over, we could actually enter the custom show as well, because we are quite early this time around. I don't know what cars we can use here, but maybe we have a couple of options. Yes. And I am putting up the Huracan, because why not? Okay. Don't forget to vote for yourselves, and there are a bunch of different cars. I don't know if I like this era where it's like multicolored cars are the ones taking over. It doesn't really fit at all. Maybe this one. Other than that, not really. Anyway, I'm not gonna complain about that. We are gonna jump in and see what we can do in the summit. Okay, so the good thing is we have the Project Evo, the Utopia, jet planes loaned. I kind of like the way that they've done it. It's like vehicle loan, vehicle loan, vehicle loan, and then you have your own cars, and then you have the... Oh, dude. No. Okay, let's start with this. For reference, I used to do a lot of aerobatics in the Crew 2, and I did enjoy it. I did. But man, it is so different in this game. Oh god. Yeah, that's a tree. Oh wait, okay, so we can actually restart like that. That's good to know. That is the wrong way. It is gonna take some time to figure this out, because I have not done this in a long while. I think there's probably a better way to do this as well. I don't know how I got so far first time. So I'm thinking that maybe we go... Because the thing is, I really don't... Okay, I ended up in the same spot. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't like flying in this game. Dude, come on. The handling is so shit compared to what it was back then. I don't know why you're turning the wrong way. What? This is really bad. Okay, that's 140k. I will take that. Okay, I'm not gonna bother too much with that. Dude, it is so much more difficult to do it in this game compared to the Crew 2. I don't know if that's because I did quite a lot in the Crew 2 that I got used to it, and I haven't really done pretty much any in this game. But it just feels so different in the handling department of it. I don't know. I don't think I like it either in this game, so I'm kind of happy that we don't usually get that. But at the same time, if you do manage to like master that shit, then you would have a big advantage when it comes to doing summits and stuff. That should be about max points. Yep. And this is okay, powerbot. So we don't have the parts good enough for this, I don't think. But we should be able to do some stuff. So that is... We are max parts, which is good. I do have all the score breaker parts that I have applied, so probably about the best that we're gonna get with this. I don't know, I kind of like the boy smashing. We haven't done one in a while. Oh, dude. I forgot this boat is so heavy in this. But I do enjoy it. The boy smashing is kind of fun. It is so much easier when you have max parts though, I would say. Compared to like now when I don't have that. There is usually a pattern you can follow in order to get best amount of points. It is so rough to get around this one. Kinda have to... It's a bit weird. You see, 88k points, we're not gonna get close to that. Probably gonna have to redo this one at some point. Because we are not even close. But we can probably gather a couple of hundred more. Yep. And then, almost. 34k. That is actually 155k. That is surprisingly well, like, good for what we did there. Huh. Now you guess. Okay, so jumping over to, we want these parts. I like the Utopia, but the Emola takes the place for that. I so love the Emola. The exterior of the Utopia, I do like the rear end. I think it looks quite cool. The front end I'm not the biggest fan of, but interior wise in the Utopia I absolutely love it. I kind of somewhat got a focus up, so that's kind of why I didn't stay in first person, but I do like actually the interior of pretty much any Pagani. I really like Watchman style pretty much. But exterior wise, the Mola takes the place for me, definitely. I absolutely love that one. Okay, the Rimac fell behind quite a lot, which is good, I guess. I don't know if I like the nitros we have on this. I drive the car so rarely that it probably doesn't matter. Oh, that's a steep corner. By the way, what did you guys do for New Year's? I had a pretty chill. Went, ate some food, and then just stayed up until 12. Didn't do much else than that. I'm not a big party fan. I know a lot of people do party when it's like New Year's and stuff. I used to do it as well. I just don't find it that exciting anymore. But if you did it, what the hell? If you did something fun, let me know down below. Would be fun to hear from you guys. As I usually mention as well, but don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. But as I usually mention, if you have any games or such you want to see on the channel, please let me know. I'm currently running out of storage on the PC, so I can just remove some stuff. But I have thought of picking up Forza again. Kinda sorta get it back into it a little bit. I have a feeling I'm not gonna stick that hard to it, because I struggle to enjoy that game in longer periods of time. But it would definitely be fun to jump back into it and kinda go through a couple of cars and stuff. I have one car in that game that I do remember that is horrendous to drive. It's extremely quick. And that is the RX-7, the FD edition. I've just like... I was gonna say something really bad. I've completely destroyed that car. It is extremely quick, so undrivable that it sends you off a cliff. Like, think like a 1000 horsepower Viper on steroids. That's pretty much how that car handles. It's insane. This was a nice race, dude. Very chill. There are probably some shortcuts you can take. I didn't see too many on this race. I also didn't use the most effective nitros I could have. But it would be fun to see, or it's gonna be fun to see what kind of points we get. $118k. Not too bad at all. Do we do... Yeah, we can do another one. The Project Evo. Such a nice car. Or nice, good looking car. I don't even want to know what these lights cost to like replace. I know I did replace on a 2024 S8 the headlights. That was like the MSRP was about 12,000 euros, which is insanity. It was both of them, so one per side. Wasn't the customers... the customer didn't pay anything, so that was great. But it is stupidly expensive. And that's on a quite a rare car, but it is also a, you know, regular branded car. A car like this that exists of like 5, I don't even want to know, dude. Like one of these light beams in the rear easily like 20k. I would assume. It would actually be quite fun to figure out how much they actually are. But it is stupid pricing for sure. And I don't think it's comprehensible, the amount of money you need to like repair these cars. I understand why that is, because it's like when it becomes a rarity like this, but it's uncomprehensible how much money to spend on repairs. But man, these are sick. There is something we gotta think like gaming for though, because first off, being able to know about these cars through a game that is like, this is a car that exists, this is a car that you will never see pretty much. I know it was a very luxurious event a while back, a black one I think, but either way, like majority of the people would not know that this car existed without games like this. And getting to experience a car like this, even if it's through a game, is so nice. Yeah, I mean, it's never gonna compare to real life, but getting to experience a portion of the car is such an amazing thing, honestly. My nose is itching. Oh, okay. We did have jet planes in this summit as well, I think. I'm just stunned by how cool this car looks. If somebody asks, like, which is the best looking hypercar, it is so hard, because there are so many good looking hypercars. 66k. Now that I think about it, hold on. I might have cooked myself on this one. Yeah, okay, so I did think it felt a bit slow. I did not put any parts on it. Ah, that would explain it. That would definitely explain it. But what we're looking for this week is the Mercedes AMG One Motorsport Styling Package Star Pattern Edition. It's gonna be interesting. With that, ooh, we do get a reward for this. Keep it natural charger. Can we just check that out real quick? Can we put it on? Let's see, we should be able to put it on this. Okay. I thought I would be able to preview it. It sounds pretty decent, honestly. Dude, I love this car so much. Well, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe, and as I said previously, happy new year, guys. I was gonna say have a good year. Well, that as well. So in the next one, we are gonna continue on and check out more of the summit. We'll see how I do with the uploads. Maybe I do more, maybe I do the regular amounts. This video is gonna come up a bit later today. So if you see this, it's still the first of the month. And then the next one is probably gonna be Saturday. We'll see about that, but I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one, and goodbye.